Who's ready for summer? If you are a millennial like me and you've seen that jelly shoes have been a new thing these past few years, you need a pair. I used to love these when I was a kid, and now that they're cool again and I can get a matching pair for my daughter and I love them. I've been so excited to buy these. I know that there's been a range from everywhere to the Row, who I believe had to stop selling their jelly flats because they were having issues, to Jeffrey Campbell, which is something in between, to kind of your everyday shoe. And it has taken me a while to find the right pair for myself and the pair that's going to be soft enough. Because plastic, ooh, it can make the worst cuts in your feet. So I really wanted to make sure that I could tell you guys how great these have been for me and how they have not cut my feet. So let's dive in. And if you guys are new here, my name is Lexi. This is my channel. I love to talk designer wear, whether that's handbags, clothing, shoes, jewelry, whichever I have kicking around. I love to research things before I buy them, so this is an opportunity for me to tell you guys everything about these items before you decide to take the plunge. So please don't forget to like and subscribe, and then you'll be notified if you hit the bell of more videos like this. These are the Jeffrey Campbell Jellz, Jellz, Jelly Ballet Flats. They come in clear, which is the color that I have, white and red, which is not transparent at all. They are very opaque. So these are made out of synthetic completely on the bottom as well, which is just plastic. But it's so soft. So I've purchased very cheap jelly shoes that I was going to use in my yard a year or two ago when they started coming back, and they destroyed my feet. They just cut. They were not comfortable. I would get like sweaty in them and then they would rub. Oh my god, it was a nightmare. I hated them. So then I didn't buy these nostalgic shoes for a long time. But recently I was in Holt Renfrew, so I bought these about a month ago and I've been wearing them any day that's nice. Anyways, we still get snow on occasion and then, 20-degree weather because that's Canada. But I have been wearing them when I can. So I was walking through Holt Renfrew because I was looking at some Loewe items, which again, hit the notification bell and subscribe because I have a new Loewe bag that's coming from my Teresa. I'm so excited. I can't wait to share it with you guys. I'm going to do an unboxing. But anyways, I was looking at Holt Renfrew to see their Loewe options, and I, have to look around everywhere. And I saw these shoes and I was like, oh, should I try them on? Should I? Hummed and hawed. And I saw the clear, which is always the color that I had wanted. And so I just decided to try them on. So generally I'm an 8.5, which creates tremendous problems for me because I'm a true 8.5. So if something only comes in whole sizes, I'm kind of SOL. So I thought, well, okay, it doesn't hurt. I'll try on an 8 and a 9. You never know what'll work. And the 8s fit like a glove. I think it's because them being synthetic that they've got a little bit of give to them. Like they're not a stiff shoe. Like I said, they're very soft. They kind of just form to my feet. And so when I tried on the 8, I was like, oh gosh, I have to have these now. So these are originally $100 Canadian. I believe right now at the Holt Renfrew sale, and I'm not sure if it's still a private sale where you need to have an account or not. They were on for $70, which is really great. I think that's a very fair price for a nice pair of shoes. Yes, they're plastic, but they are well made. Like I said, I've had no rubbing on these shoes at all. I have not got a single scab, blister, nothing. Maybe it depends on the kind of shape of your foot, but I have some not so great shape feet and I have had no problems. So there's also very low cushion. You can see they're very flat. It's not like they've got a hard cushion, but if I'm going to nerd out for a moment, I actually really like that about them. So I run in Hoka's, which have a very high cushion. The problem with that is over time, your feet won't be as strong. And so when I'm not wearing my Hoka's, I do really like to have hard sole flat shoes because it helps build up the strength in my feet. So if you're a runner, that kind of helps you. They're super flexible, super moldable, low cushion. Everything moves in this shoe. Why did I buy these? I bought these because Nostalgia. Primarily nostalgia. The reason I also bought these is because I wanted a casual shoe. I have Tivas, as my sister likes to say, rafting instructor shoes because they're not very appealing, but they're really good for when I go to the beach or I'm going on, like to the river with my daughter. But I didn't really have a pair that I could trash in a way, kind of use and abuse and not care about for a sandal. I've got some really cute wooden ones, but they're going to get destroyed around water and around dirt. These honestly haven't gotten very dirty, which is really great. And they're going to be super easy to clean. You just have to wipe them or blast them with some water. I thought the clear might yellow through time. So we'll have to see over time if that happens. But they look really well made. So far, they really haven't gotten very dirty. And so they're this kind of crisscross plastic. And you can see at the toe, though, it's not through like this is all holes, but at the toe right around the front edge it's not holes, it's filled in, which is nice because then when you're walking you're not getting nearly as much dirt in. And I'm surprised, like, I haven't washed these since I bought them, and you can see that they're not dirty on the inside, which is pretty incredible given that this shoe is just a bunch of holes and mesh. So I bought these as my casual nostalgic shoes. I also bought the clear because I feel like clear goes with everything. Sure, it's not going to look fancy, but I don't think you're wearing jelly shoes if you're trying to look fancy. So I think these are great. I have, a Aritzia 2-piece kind of like boxer set that I wear. I also really like them with jean shorts, with jeans. There's a lot of options. Leggings are really cute and a nice top. Even with a really simple dress, I think that these are going to be a staple for me in summer, especially for grab and go errands. I don't wear flip-flops. I don't I don't think I even own a pair of like classic flip-flops other than my like $2 pairs I bring in my like spin bag for showers. Because they're just not safe to drive in. So I always have to have kind of more closed shoes that wrap around my foot. So to me, this is a really nice option. Again, these are a millennial's dream. I love these shoes. They have not irritated me. I think at the Holt Renfrew sale, it's 70% off. That's a really good price point for these, especially because the quality of plastic is really there. Again, when I bought the cheap pair, they just cut my foot up. These are nice and soft. I have had zero issues with these. So I highly recommend them. But I want to know, do you guys have a different pair of jelly shoes that you love? Or do you think I'm just crazy for wanting to relive my 6-year-old days in wearing jelly shoes? So tell me all about it in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And join me here for my next video. I'm going to link another one if you haven't already seen it. Thanks.